Hi everyone. So the next topic we are going to see is called as color centers. So these color centers are the reason behind why different things are producing different kind of colors. Like you are seeing a balloon here. So we are having a different kinds of balloon like red balloon, blue balloon, yellow, green, and all those different kinds of beautiful balloons are there. So these color centers are the reason why these balloons producing different kinds of colors. Why it is all the balloon is not white or it is not always in a blue color. So there is some reason behind this, why it producing the beautiful colors. So we are going to see the next topic, which is known as color center, which is a reason behind all those beautiful and fascinating colors. So we will classify the color center as 6 different types, like F center, and F prime, or F dash we will say, or it is classified as R1, R2, M, and V center. V center are further classified as V1 and V2. So these are different kinds of color center which is classified according to the mechanism which is happening inside the atom. So that we are going to see next. So what is meant by F, what is meant by R1, R2 and M, V1, V2, etc. So what is meant by F center? Okay, F center is a kind of trap for an electron, where the electron is trapped by some vacant site which negative should have. So this will happen when an NaCl is heated. So NaCl is heated in sodium atmosphere. So sodium is a metal. So if you convert this to a vapor, and if you heat a NaCl crystal in this vapor, it will produce this F center. So what is F center? So this above picture depicts a kind of F center. It is not an actual F center. So you are having NaCl crystal which we had heated in a sodium vapor. So now what happens is that a sodium atom, excess sodium atom which is present in the vapor, which will stick on to this salt or NaCl, which is loosely bound, and after some time it will split as Na plus and E minus. That is, an atom is always neutral. So if you doing so, in this mechanism, the sodium atom which loses an electron which produce vacant site like this. So which means any electron can occupy in this center. So any electron can occupy in this center. So which is a kind of impurity which will stick on to this vacant site. We call this as negative vacant site. So you know that the lattice picture we will draw like this: plus minus, and plus minus. So like that, if you draw this minus where the electron will take, so here electron will take this place, and in positive place holes will take, or any cation, this Na plus will take. For this side, any electron or Cl minus will take, which will produce an entire crystal. So in this F center, an electron will occupy a vacant negative site, and which is a reason behind one of the production of color. So here what happens is that the excess electron, which seems like very simple, not only that one electron will take place. If you see the whole entire atom, there are many electrons which will take place this kind of vacant site. That is, vacant site will be, many vacant site will be created, and many electron will stick into this vacant site. So this electron will absorb the energy whatever coming in, and use that energy, and whichever is not used, that will produced as a color. That is, if you are giving an entire spectrum starting from violet to red, so it accepts all the color, and it use many color, and it does not use any one or two colors like red or green. So that alone will come out. So violet, blue, yellow, all the things will be used, and only green or red, for example, is not used, means only green will be reflected out. So you will see that crystal as green color. So this is one of the reason behind this, which we call it as F center. The next thing we are going to see is F prime. So F prime is one of the F center, like F center, in which one single negative vacant set, that is where electron can take, will have two electrons like this. So we call this as F prime. So before, if you see, one negative vacant site take one electron, which we call this as F center. So here there is two electron. So one F center is combined with another F center, we can say. So this you can take it as one F center, and this as another F center. So combination of two F center can be taken as F prime. So the next we are going to see is R1, R2 and M center. So this is also a combination of electron and F center sites. Like in R1, if you take, so you can see the left hand side picture where this image depicts a different kind of crystals like ruby, tourmaline, quartz, which will produce a brilliant colors here. So this is also one of the reason behind the color centers. The reason for giving the beautiful colors is the color center. So color center is the reason behind this beautiful colors. So going back to R1, R2 and M center, R1 is the combination of F center and a negative vacant set like this. So this is R1. So here what happens is that there will be one negative vacant set, that is where electron can take here. So this is a vacancy for electron, so that electron can get in. And already there will be one F center. What is F center? And negative side with an electron already, which is known as F center. So the combination of this both, so both will get combined or get attracted together. So this is one F center and this is the vacant site. So this is called as R1 center. Then R2. R2 is two combination of F center. It is an negative vacant site taken by the electron, then again a negative vacant site, then a vacant site which is taken by the electron. So the combination of two F center. So two F centers is called as R2 center. So if you see, you can get confused with F prime also. In F prime, there is a combination of F center, but a single site is shared with two electrons. So even though we say it as 2 F center, it is not actually a 2 F center. One single site attracts two electrons here, but whereas here each vacant site attracts one electron, and here one vacant site attracts one electron. So there are two F centers. So this is one F center and this is one F center, not like above. So don't get confused. So two F center get combined to be like M center, sorry, R2 center, and the third one is the M center. So here what happens is that there are three combinations. That is, there is one positive here, and so we put a box, so which is bonded with one F center. So F center means one negative which is occupied with electron is called as F center. So one F center and one positive where it will invite the hole inside. So hole has to come yet, and it is not came yet. So which is the vacant site for positive ion. And there is a third combination here, which an empty site of negative, that is electron has to come yet. Electron has to come yet. So F center is that electron is occupied the negative site, which is called as F center, and this M center is that a hole has to come yet and electron has to come yet. So these are the two vacant sites which is opposite charges which get attracted towards the F center. So there are three combinations here. So three combinations. So I don't have a place. So three combination which produce the M center. So summarizing R1, R2 and M. R1 is one F center combined with negative vacant site. R2 is that two F center has been combined. M center is that there are three combination in which a positive, that is hole vacant site, and electron vacant site both get combined with the F center. So these are the three, R1, R2 and M. So going back to F center is that a negative has been taken by the electron, is what F is. F prime or F dash is that a single negative vacant site has been taken by 2 electron. So we cannot take it as a 2 F center, but it is taken by 2 electron, which is called as F prime. So the next one is the V center. So here the V center is completely depends on the holes. That is, we will classify this V center as V1 and V2. So what is meant by V1? What is meant by V2? So V1 is that, as I said, it is a kind of F center, but it is for a positive side. That is, there is one vacant site where hole has to come. So if hole has occupied this vacant site, so here hole is occupied. So if hole is occupied this vacant site, we call this as V center. So if electron is occupied the negative vacant site, we call it as F center, and hole is occupied the positive site, we call it as a V center. So V1 is that the combination of two V center, that is, a hole has been occupied, with the positive site. So I can depict this as E plus. Normally we should not supposed to use this E plus, but anyway, for understanding purpose we will put it as E plus. So hole occupied the positive vacant site, and combination of this kind of two V center, that is another V site or another V center, that is positive occupied with hole. So already one is there, this is 1 and this is 2. So the combination of both, we call it as V1 center, and V2 center, which is very easy. So you all know that what is meant by V center now. A hole occupied a positive site is known as V center. So here V2 is that there will be one vacant site which hole has to come yet. It has not came and it has to come yet. So I depict a hole as E plus as of now, and this will be combined with a V center. What is meant by V center? That is a positive vacant site which hole already occupied is known as V center. So this is one V center, this is the vacant site. So this is the vacant site for positive site. So V center is entirely for positive. So this is entirely for positive. So there is no negative involved here. So V center is that a whole vacant site or a positive site where hole can get in. Electron cannot enter into this positive site. The hole has to come yet. So if this kind of vacant site occupied with the positive vacant site, a hole has been occupied a positive vacant site, then we call it as a V center. If two V center combined together, we call this color center as V1 center, V1 or V1 color center. And one vacant site, that is for positive, one positive vacant site combined with one V center. V center is that hole has been already occupied that vacant site. Here hole has to come yet. Both get combined to form a V2 center. So I hope you had understand this color center, which is responsible for the production of brilliant colors in crystal, balloons, everything. And thanks for watching.